Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live again in Star Citizen here. Some shenanigans, random goodness tonight. Tune in, enjoy. Be queuing on the other mics here. Let's go.
Right back.
Thank you.
Is the nose open, Snow?
It should be. Everything should be open.
Okay, I don't want to interfere with where he's parked at. Because that'll be like the better dropship here.
I might be able to move the Gladius back a little bit, actually.
Nah, I think with how small a C8 is, I think I can squeeze by it.
Okay, alright, cool.
Just with how bulky the trauma turtle is, it's a lot harder to squeeze by.
Yeah, makes sense.
Squeeze by the Gladius. Probably go over it. Yeah.
Whew.
Sweet. This thing's got a lot of headroom. Very nice,
It does,
man.
actually.
Sick.
What is headroom? Valk?
Yeah, the hangar. The Idris hangar. Pretty nice. He literally just like flew over my Gladius in the C8.
Yeah. And it does help that the C8 is a very small ship, but...
You think
So
I can
you-
fit a
Gladius
Polaris
is
in
kinda
there?
smaller.
If I ram it really hard?
Yeah.
Worth a shot, worth a shot. Hey,
You
why do I have
probably kill the
P6
trauma
on?
turtle. That'd be one crazy kill, killing a ship in an Idris with your Polaris
I know, right?
by ramming it. Because the Idris won't die from that, but
Yeah.
Dude, the capital ships are now like a freaking fortress with that update.
yeah,
To break into.
because it was an issue, like genuinely, because when people were just using like 2-3 ships to ram a Polaris to death,
Alright.
you know.
What about ramming a Polaris? I'm in.
Anyway.
Shenanigans, Mr. Thunderball. Shenanigans.
Alpha, can I
We
get
were
a
saying how-
sip of that sweet medbed?
Yeah. We were talking about how the Idris has a lot of headroom and you can fit quite a few ships in it. Because I went around to the front and pulled my C8 and over Snow's Gladius and parked it in between the two Gladiuses. So I didn't interfere with where, because I kind of figured we're going to use the trauma turtle more as a drop ship because it's a bit more, drop shippy. So I didn't all block it in or anything. But then Fuzz was like, "Do you think I can fit a Polaris in there if he rams it hard enough?" I'm like,
Well, wait, where'd all
50-50.
my... It's 50-50. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Exactly. But no, then I'm like,
I grabbed an
imagine
extra
if he, like,
P6 mag that I found. It's in
I
this
don't know
right
where
here.
all my... I don't know where all my P6... Oh, there they are. I never came back and grabbed all my stuff. That's where they went.
Then I was curious. I'm like, what if you got a kill in a Polaris of a ship parked in an Idris by ramming the back door?
Alright, we
Like,
ready,
it's
boys?
open. That'd be insane.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Hey, Alpha, can I get a swig of that?
Are
That
they
sweet medbed?
cheeky shenanigans?
Actually. Before I get these stupid things done, because I did it once and I didn't actually take.
I'm gonna set my respawn to this.
No, you shouldn't. We'll keep it to the Idris.
Cool. I didn't know if it actually kept it on the Idris or not, and I didn't feel like running all the way up there.
Oh, well, it should tell you from here, right?
Yeah, it did. It is still on the Idris. I guess it was short enough duration and all that.
See,
So.
when
I
we
got-
have full persistence, wouldn't it be sweet to have like all of our capital ships just chilling? You know what I mean? That'd be cool.
It's gonna be
Oh
sick.
my god, who let this idiot in here?
I got my new Meg gun.
Oh my Dude, I have the same one.
Snow, do you not believe in
All right.
chairs?
We start the trigger pull on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's not even open. I'm just sitting in it.
Yeah. Oh, I can close it though.
Yeah,
It
I don't
opened
know
and
what's
Alright,
wrong.
closed.
It's
Everyone
bugged
ready?
or something. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
Oh, you're still doing a wall sit.
Nice, nice.
Hey,
Yeah, somebody get the mood
she had
lighting.
one med gun right there.
Alright, which one would you just go to? Was that
Ah.
Phoenix?
Oh,
I think?
what? I think it was
That was
3.
yeah, that was. I think that
Call
was.
me beautiful.
Oh no, I'd be lying.
Alright, we're just gonna get a
Much better.
LT1.
Yep.
This is probably gonna be in the dark side.
That's alright. We'll make it work.
Alright, guys, we're going in stealthy.
Let's
I mean,
go.
there's nobody on the server, Valk. It's dead.
Going in stealth.
I'll be surprised.
There's 100 people on here.
And they're all in LT1. Every single one of them.
Doubt it.
There's only 20 on our server.
And 6 of them are right here.
No.
10% of the server. Hey, remember when we were out in Stanton and we were with 100 people? We were begging for more. Just begging for
Dude,
more.
I don't
than
know
100 people
how.
on the server.
Like, genuinely, I don't know how we played this game while it also was only 100 players.
Well, it was just
Like
Stanton,
50
though.
Before that, wasn't it? I remember.
It used to be like 20, dude.
I remember 50 server,
What's
50 person server. It was awful.
It was about 50 when I very first started. And then I didn't
Yeah.
play it. And then it was 100. And then randomly you get the 110, 120 player servers.
Yeah, yeah.
And like now it will randomly jump up to that 650, you know.
I know, yeah, that is weird.
I think it's just them testing stuff, servers and all that.
What's going on right now? I'm just
What's,
looking at everybody
what's up,
else.
Alpha? How you doing?
I'm fine. I don't know what's wrong with these
How
guys.
you doing?
This is funny, dude.
Yeah, I didn't want to stand up.
Yo, what's up,
Why did
Austin?
they
Thanks for
fall
the
off
sub.
bridge, but I didn't.
Fuzzy was just floating for a while. He's
Hey,
getting,
sorry,
getting
there was a Idris going nose on to us.
Really?
Freaking
I think it was an Idris.
Oh shit.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me.
All right. Opening the side door, I'll take it on with my railgun.
Yeah.
So let's see, it's
You can open it.
Red Hood. I'm 36k away from him now. But
Got this.
they're doing
Nice
worm.
shot.
Which hold on, where's?
Oh, I'm in capped?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, he's nosing down. Dude, they're doing worm right now.
Oh damn.
I will save you, Alpha.
I'm up, I'm up. Right, where's our...
There's a
Okay, there it is.
Bowser already here.
Yo,
No,
what do you want to do?
Stop
Should we attack?
opening the sink.
what does it look like I'm doing, dude? Don't ask questions.
We're in G-Lock already.
I'm blacked out.
Nice,
It's
nice.
been nice knowing you guys.
That's the pilot. Our pilot's like that.
Hold on. Everything's fine. It's
This
super
thing can
dark.
probably fight a planet and win. It's a Trump turtle.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
We get a pack of them, give them all the different colors, and we're the teenage mutant Trump turtles.
What are you working with there? You got
That would be amazing.
an FS9.
What's the plan? Are we taking these guys out or
We're
what?
taking them out. Yeah,
Only-
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I don't know, let's go 1v1 in Idris and a Trauma Turtle.
Fuzzy's
No,
just
the
crawling around.
The
All right,
Idris is nosed
you ready?
down on the worm right now.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, guys, I got 6,137 bullets.
It's not enough.
Right to the tram. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
Exfil, exfil. Go, 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 go.
Both of y'all are desyncing. Jesus Christ, you almost shot Alpha's head off.
No, he's fine.
I'm probably gonna have to go after this one, boys.
No
Ouchie.
worries, no worries.
Tram's not here.
There's no dance music.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
Idris is nose down on them, so I don't know if they're. See the lightning.
They could just be grabbing stuff. I don't know. Maybe he's dead.
You think I got him?
No, you
Oh
missed.
god, dude.
I just love how I hit him in the head with a P6 and nothing happens, and then he hits me with like one strain of a shotgun.
I know.
80% your fault.
Pretty much. It'd be hilarious if the trams are broken.
Yeah. Would suck.
Start run.
Would you survive the run?
No, not at all.
Next series. For chaotic neutral.
No, no. The answer is no. Alright, trams are.
Weapons hot.
What? Somebody's in there? Shoot a railgun right now?
I mean, you can.
Preferably at the back.
Aiming straight at the back. Just make sure you guys sit down. Bad things happen to those who stand. What's up,
Yeah,
Wookie?
Will almost walked out of the thing.
Fuzzy, it looks like your arm is just like casually up.
It's fine.
I think
There-
it's like your backpack clipping through though. It's
Every-
hilarious.
everything's okay. Sloppy, help me. Everything's not okay.
Now, are you even holding a gun? Because it looks like you're just holding up like your fingers.
Finger guns.
No.
Pew pew pew.
It's the best kind.
Yeah, I saw this one Instagram post of this dude making a game and he's adding in what people suggested. So they're like, make it to where if you touch anything, you blow up. So if you touch a wall, you're dead. And then they were also like, make a finger gun. So now there's like this hidden thing where random targets will start shooting up in the sky and you have to use your finger gun to shoot them. And still, if you walk into a wall, you die. Or hit a rock wall. You
Sounds
also
like-
die.
Sounds like a game I have absolutely no interest in playing.
I know, right?
What's that game called? Star Citizen?
Yeah. No, those are elevators. That's not the walls. Walls are fine.
I don't know, man. Someone ran into me into a wall, and I almost died earlier.
They do need to fix the group player on player entity smashing into each other through walls
Yeah.
thing.
I know.
I know they want collision with people, but
Yeah. There has to be a balance to it, though.
it shouldn't be like I full bore hockey checked you and through a wall.
Yeah, dude.
Does anybody
I've
else
seen
have
hockey
a way
chicks
to get
like-
back to the Idris?
Backspace.
Nah. Nothing like that.
No.
Depending on how this goes, if it's clear, then it's
Taking my
fine.
C8.
It didn't look like there were any other ships back there, were there? You can always take one of
But
those if there were
Idris is
some.
nose down. That's why I thought it might be something. But
Shuttle
Mhm.
is approaching station.
I don't see any players.
yeah, let's go out back and check though.
Yeah, I don't see a word either.
Hadouken.
Do you want to set respawn here and back?
You can't set respawn here.
I mean, there's
I
no
think you can.
bots.
Yeah.
There's like the side locations.
But then you lose it to the drifts. I mean,
Yeah.
check real quick.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
And it
got
just
shoved
happened.
Through the level.
And it
Yep.
just happened to me.
I just got shoved through the level.
What?
Oh wait, fuck. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys.
Hold
Yep.
Let
on,
me see if I can get out.
Buzz.
Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. I might be able to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh,
underneath
nope.
the building, dude.
Goodbye, cruel world.
No. Once you get underneath, it's like I sat there for like 45 minutes trying to get out one time.
Really? Yeah, it's not looking too
Falling,
good.
falling.
All right, well, kind of answers that question, huh?
Love this game so much.
All
What
right.
the fuck? Okay.
Well,
Well, I'm
that
back at
is
orbit now.
that. You didn't set your spawn.
Well, no, I was falling through the world. I'm not gonna kill
Yeah, you didn't.
myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
What the fuck? Let's see if it'll glitch me out.
We just literally talked about getting checked through a door, and there it happens. The two of us.
I
and
know,
5
man. What
seconds
the fuck?
later.
The egg is here, so
Alright, that's it. Joining a populated server. Gonna go hunting people.
Fuck.
All right. Well, so what I would recommend is oh, I just in cat for no reason.
That's what we get for playing on you.
I'm dead.
You're dead? What the
Yeah,
hell?
I just dropped dead for no reason.
Okay. This is going great, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
logging
well,
off this
I feel like
server.
10 NPCs, guys.
all right, gents. So come back to the address.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Come back to the address. Grab the gear that you collected, and
Alright.
pull out your wonderful ships.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna bed log, and I apologize for the abrupt. Sorry for planning stuff. That's, you know what? I feel like when we don't plan anything, it just goes.
Mhm.
I know, right?
When we plan stuff, it's like, hey, we're gonna do this and we're gonna strategize this way. Like, no,
I know. Exactly.
you thought.
You done thought.
You did done thought. Oh, Star Citizen.
Actually, I might be able to just pull these ships up
Oh,
myself.
dude. It sent me back to
I'm
checkmate,
fine.
too, for some
Oh,
reason.
no.
This is so bad. Are you kidding me?
I
Right, well,
backspace and I'm spawning Idris P right now. Hopefully it actually
Oh.
spawns me there.
that's rough. Right, well,
I can
I
yeah, I'm on the Idris.
I didn't
Well,
grab
I will-
anything that important anyway, so it's all good.
Dude, I am
Yeah,
so
you-
sorry,
you
but
had your
let's
bodies.
plan on doing
See, Ralph, you
OLPs
said
tomorrow.
the bad word here.
Sounds good.
Plan.
I'll be on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll
orbital
catch you then, Val.
noise.
Yeah, we'll do orbitals tomorrow to support whoever still needs that kind of stuff.
I need
And
some.
I'll just run air security.
Sounds good. Let's crush it.
Make it easy.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the Idris for that. Have you guys done it with the Idris?
Yeah, it's kind of not fair. We just kind of smoke everything.
If there's
Like I was
anything
there
in
with
this
a
game to
player.
do with an Idris, Valk has done it with an Idris.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Be honest, Jay.
The ambush missions,
Thanks for
easy.
pulling the C8 up.
Easy hiding the Idris.
CZ, yeah, CZs, no problem.
Just bring the
Alright, I'm
Idris.
probably gonna log then too. This server
Yeah.
is toast, dude.
Dude, like the last few have been toast.
I know. Not in a good
Just-
state right now.
It's so frustrating, man, because like we just want, like we have so many people that just want to play the game. That's all we want to do. We just want to play, enjoy it, play with our friends, do the missions.
What you get for joining at you.
Dude, what I'm telling you though is it doesn't matter. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter.
Ew. Brother, ooh.
Found a body.
What's that, brother?
All right, guys. I'm gonna bounce then.
See you, broski.
Alright.
Have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Hey, I would be careful because if the Idris thinks that you're being bad,
True. And
It
I spread my own ship.
I'm
So
stuck in
I'll,
the Gladius, and I'm in caps.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you want him to come revive you, or are you
Nope,
good?
I'm backspacing.
Okay, cool.
The Gladius killed me. You see a bunch of my bodies just floating behind the ship, dude. Yeah. Sorry for exiting the ship in space.
When are we gonna get a stack all function?
Yo, you want to see something beautiful, guys?
What would you do, Sloppy?
Guys want to see something beautiful?
Slop and Fuzz, you down to support some OLPs tomorrow?
Is it gonna be on you?
No, dude. I just want a server that works, bro. I'm desperate. You do a high pop server, doesn't work. Low pop server, doesn't work. Server doesn't work.
Did you hit?
You're the only person in the server. Probably still won't work.
Yeah, locally hosted server that you're the only one in doesn't work.
Did you hit capacity, Sloppy?
I did not.
You're hitting my capacity, bro. I'm over it, Fuzz.
Oh.
You and your
I'm
shenanigans.
nowhere near capacity, man.
Alright.
Hector and I one time had that thing stacked where we had to stand on the boxes. You can ask Will, it was funny.
Oh, I think there was
Like,
a ship
it
that was
was-
parked too close.
Well organized chaos is what I would describe it as. Because we kind of organized them at the beginning, and then at some point we literally had to make a little passageway in between some boxes.
Oh yeah, dude, it goes up to the roof. Don't get me wrong.
Alright.
Yeah. We had
That's
a
a
little
pretty
like,
stack.
walkway, just barely.
Alright,
Could
what are the
take you a
odds
few
that I
minutes
can
to get
actually
offload.
bedlog here?
None.
Why would you say that?
About 2.
Alright, place your wagers, gentlemen.
I bet one
Five.
AUEC.
One AUEC.
I'll wager
No
one
bedlog.
potato. Or actually, one Ursa parked in our ship that isn't ours. That's still so random.
Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. Heyo, log it out, baby. You owe me 100 trillion quintillion.
I'll just deduct it from
Robux.
your 80,000 Valkyrie Impalers.
Oh god. Alright, gents, I gotta run, but it was always a pleasure, and we'll hopefully get some more success tomorrow.
Get out of here.
Got a bad, will ya? Man. What do I do now? Ooh. Brother, ooh.
It's ridiculous. I got a clog in the butt. Got a clog in the butt.
That's funny.
You gotta open and close the poop chute.
Yep.
We'll give you 5 days to get there with that elevator speed.
What?
It like gets up to a nice speed after like a bit of time. Things start super slow.
If I
And-
get 2 more dogs, I'll leave this place.
I'm gonna wait till patch hits before I buy something.
Yeah, I finally lost my ion from my original purchase of it in 4.0 in this patch.
I lost a
I'm
lot
not
of
even mad.
ships.
I'm like that That was a good lifespan of a in-game purchase ship, I'd say. So, I'm not even mad about it. Now, would I like this thing? Ship lasts you through multiple patches, not even just one, like multiple.
Take it, right?
Exactly. You gotta take all the small victories.
The small victories are what matter, right?
Yeah.
Come back. We were
I mean,
having
and the big ones.
Back would have
And the ones
immediately
that.
said no and been like, we're gonna nuke them.
Where'd you go? I thought you wanted to play.
How about I see you're also in the command?
Yeah.
That fun. Dude, it's literally just like a Discord clone. Just you need a Roblox.
I mean, it is Roblox, so you know it's got to just clone something, right?
Yeah, true. I wonder if it did the creators of Roblox actually create it.
I don't know. I don't know where it came from, to be honest.
You know, I was just getting into this.
So you think patch will be Thursday or Friday?
I guess it depends on if we get release candidate tomorrow. If we get release candidate 1 tomorrow, I could see Thursday. But if we don't and we get it Tuesday, I could see it Friday. Because generally, if they do a Monday release candidate, it would be Thursdays. That's at least what I've noticed.
Because Free Fly's over on Friday, so I would hope they do.
I don't.
Then yeah, it might be Friday then.
It would definitely be Friday. There's no way that they're gonna
Yeah.
release a patch on the right
Yeah.
before the last day of Free Flight.
I mean, they have in
Although
the
I mean, that would be
past.
smart. It would be smart. Like you get them, like get somebody hooked on the event, and just be like, oh, if you want to keep playing, you know.
True. I could see it being both ways, honest.
I haven't even looked at the new event coming up.
Supplier die too.
It's
Yeah.
it's Stanton supplier die, but you can't buy the commodities. Is the difference now?
Now, is it going to be 26 million emission commodities?
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind it if it was at the same time because of the fact that you can't buy them. You have to grind it out.
I thought it was like titanium and stuff.
Yeah, but you're not able to buy it. You have to refine it, I thought. From what
maybe.
I've heard.
So people are going to be running bounties.
Yeah, and also, like, you also have to think, like, no one place. Like, if you go around the system, yeah, you'll probably be able to buy it out. But there's no designated location to buy a event-specific commodity like it was with Supplier Die.
Well,
So even if you can buy
I
it,
think you're wrong, dude.
it's still a lot.
I think so. I'm looking. Titanium was one of the things they were talking about, and I got Bahini and Everest at 20k each. Now there was what copper corundum as well, and we know that stuff can still be bought and sold.
Oh yeah, I know. You'll still be able to buy stuff and do it for a mission, but it's not like the Data Train or whatever it was.
God, that was fun camping those sites out.
It was.
Freaking sitting up on the mountain edge, waiting for people to land. They call up their Detatry and you snipe them. Profit.
That was pre-Idris days. Imagine if it had the Idris at the time. Be getting sniped from orbit because you'd have a scout down there. alpha, pretty much with Gilded. Some former Facebook NetSpots employee made it, and then it was bought by Roblox in 2021. That's why it has Roblox linking.
Well,
Mhm.
Are we talking about Roblox?
So we're testing out this software for like our command net called Gilded. And when you go to log in, it's like link via Roblox. You're like, what?
Oh God.
So yeah, you need a Roblox account to link to Gilded. So, and there's no other option. Well, you can sign in with your email, but it practically creates you a Roblox account when you do that. So. Especially with some of the sizes of like, or the number of people that we were getting in some of these calls, it's chaotic to do anything, you know.
So what does Gilded do exactly?
It's a Discord ripoff.
Gotcha.
Like I will share my screen of Gilded here.
Oh, it's legitimately like.
Yeah. It's a Discord ripoff. Because here's Discord.
Hold on. Really?
Yeah. Although one nice thing about it is you can do sub VCs underneath it. I'll say that is a nice thing.
So what is this going to be
But-
used for?
Just for like officers and stuff to kind of what we were using that DCS thing in. or
Oh,
whatever it was.
yeah.
This is replacing that because that was so unnecessarily complex.
It was. It
Oh.
was cool, but
Yeah,
complicated.
and we got yelled at so many times by DCS operators and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I had a couple guys yell at us.
For
like,
what?
A couple times. They're like, "You're using an open channel." It's like we're set to our own channel.
Oh, whatever. Let him
I don't-
cry.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever, and continued using it. But yeah, so it's just officers will have this if it works out. We're testing it right now. And it'll just be, we push to talk with push to mute on Discord, and we communicate there for like other things, and then we're, main chat is still over here on Discord.
Yeah, because it's getting pretty nuts once you break about 5 or 6
Yeah, you get
hypey people.
5 or 6 you can still somewhat handle, especially if they listen when you're like, hey, let's stop talking for a moment. But when it's like the 10 to 15 range, dude, it's impossible.
It'd be nice if Discord had the option. I guess you could set it as an event so you have your priority speakers set up.
Yeah.
Then they just get overridden by anyone. That'd be the way to do it, is set up a priority channel for where you only have, your select
Officers have the-
5 or 6 people that are, whenever they talk, it's just going to override anyone else.
Mhm. Yeah, this is just a little test thing so far.
Why did I put so many boxes in this stupid thing?
Sloppy's going to be there for the next 2 hours.
I mean, I'm a third of the way done, you know?
miss the good old days when you could just sell from the freaking thing.
Oh, dude, just walk up, sell your whole ship off. Didn't matter. On grid, off grid. Those were the days.
Be one thing if like the reclaimer was any kind of useful when it came to like unloading it.
Oh, it's
That
miserable.
would be too nice. See, that's what we call a luxury alpha.
It's a luxury we don't have.
That ship does not have it. Yeah.
I mean, the salvage buff has been absolutely gorgeous.
Is that in this one? Oh yeah. it is.
Yeah, the reclaimer had like
It's
a shadow
faster.
buff. Oh, dude, it's not just faster. It's like a frickin'. It feels like a goddamn capital salvage. And your
then it's
rates
also
are
gonna be,
nuts.
like fully buffed in the next update with the 7 PDCs.
But they are nerfing the salvage rates of the reclaimer after the buff. Because they buffed it, what, like 2,000% or some ridiculous amount?
Oh, so they did too much, so they're
Toning
bringing
it
back
down.
a bit.
30%.
It'll still probably be okay. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it'll still be better than it was.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because dude, salvaging died out. Like it was so good, and the rates weren't even necessarily good on it. But when salvaging was like first at it, you got so much money for RMC.
Well, then they nerfed the
insane.
RMC, and then the rates
So,
never were balanced for... Like, the reclaimer was out salvaged by a vulture. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And then they
it's
added in the
overdue.
fortune, so they need to bring balance to salvaging to where it's actually like there's a reason to have each one,
Yeah.
and the reclaimer never had a reason to have it because the vulture was just better.
Well, what you used to be able to do with the reclaimer was do the munchin runs, right? So you could go
Yeah.
munch a C2 or whatever and still pull in half a mil instantly, which is the exact same that a vulture could carry, right? So technically, if you didn't mind just slugging boxes, you go crunch 2 C2s, you're doing 2 vulture runs in the span of like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for what they're bringing in with like the military side of stuff in this game and the PvP and all that. But I'm also super excited for more the industrial side. I'm on that industrial side for our org, but there isn't much industrial stuff to do, obviously. But when they actually get stuff like the reclaimer balanced out a bit more, then that brings more interest into it and all that. Then we actually run it, and we generally have a lot of fun with it. So.
Just jumping around the Lazarus sites and 3 for 3, nothing.
In terms of ships there, or
Yeah, 1 brick Diderus, that's about it.
I'm gonna call it. Catch you guys later.
get out of here. Good game, man.
Good game. I will get out of here. Catch y'all later.
Later.
Yeah, I wish that there was more people. Like, I feel like these aren't very utilized locations, honestly.
You talking
Like,
about
in
the Laz
terms of player
events?
activity. Yeah, this new stuff. Like, no one's doing them as much.
It's because
like,
it's not
oh, well,
soloable.
True.
So this is not
I mean,
something you can just jump
I've
in
heard
solo bolo.
someone can, but you have to bring like an obscene amount of ammo and stuff, and it's not realistically soloable.
Correct. I mean, it's definitely doable solo, but you'd have to play just super, super slow.
Yeah. So that makes sense, but I wish that it was a bit more popular because this is a super cool event, honestly.
And I think that deters a lot of people. The majority of the player base is, you know, you got your 1 to 2 player groups. You don't usually have, you know, huge big orgs.
Yeah, because this event's like targeted for like 4 to 6, I think. Because like 4, it takes a good half hour at just one of those locations alone, let alone actually getting all the cards and all that. That takes another half hour. So you're looking above an hour to do everything for it.
Yeah.
And that's not including all the jumping and stuff. But it's engaging content, honestly.
Slop, you gonna do more
You can't
salvage
just
after
sit
this?
back and do nothing.
Or are you done screaming?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I just jumped around to like all the last points, and they're all pretty ghost town. And I jumped on a 550 pop server.
What are people running other than this stuff right now, honestly? 'Cause I don't know what-
OLPs, and then it's free to fly or free fly. So when I was over in Stanton side, dude, there was like 110 people on Lorville's. What's up, Matt? Good evening. How you doing? Doing good tonight.
Shit, Stan.
We could. You want to get a bounty and have people chase us down again?
Yeah.
That's always fun. Freaking Jing got a bounty on him. He killed the guard at the first mission set, and it took all of 60 seconds for like 3 or 4 players to show up.
Oh my god.
We got him on the ship and got away. Then we flew over to SPK or Hex, picked up some freaking tiger claws, and shot her over to SPK, but nobody came. It cleared the crime stats super fast. Like, even after I got a CS5, clearing the guards, it was like 2 minutes. Just zooming. Trying to decide what you're gonna buy next. What are you looking at getting, Matt? Sorry, I'm streaming right now, so if I'm talking, I'm just.
I have it pulled up.
What are you looking at getting? Industry, combat, big boy.
There's lightning outside, just lighting up my window.
We were supposed to get storms today, but nothing ended up coming. We got a little douse of rain. That was about it.
Yeah, it dumped when I was about to go outside and grow some chicken, so I didn't go outside and grow chicken.
Yeah, the Inferno is a little underwhelming right now. Ballistics are just, they're still kind of dookie.
It's getting buffed again, isn't it? With
I mean, it's
the
not
spread.
really. Yeah, it's the spread. It's not.
Well, I guess they're bringing it back to where it was.
But I suppose the point of the Inferno is to hopefully have the shields down. You know, if it does have shields down, it does shred.
Yeah.
But shields up, you're doing like nothing. Not nothing, but not a lot.
Yeah. The shields are just eating too much of the ballistic.
Do you want to go
Which
ahead
is
and take out
tricky.
a couple big ships? We'll do some distortions and stuff. Go hunt some big ships.
I mean, it's not a fighter at the same time.
You know what I didn't check was if the Inferno and Ion were getting buffed with this update. You know, I'm gonna double check real quick. That's like,
Shipbuilder.
that is the. I thought I went over those, but I didn't. Dude, there were so many ships are getting changed with this update. It's just insane.
Yeah, because they're doing the heavy fighter.
Yeah.
Fighters, aren't they?
Yep. They're all getting like a 10%ish. So they are. Let's see where they're going. So right now it's 3730 105. No, they're not getting any change to their pitch yaw roll.
Dang.
So the at least the Inferno is staying the same. Oh, it's getting a 5 SCM speed increase.
Huge improvement.
5 SCM speed. Woo!
Yeah, I guess a gun buff.
Have you tried the Ion yet, Matt? Because the Ion does slap.
Yeah, I remember in 4.0 when I was debating on which one to buy, I'm like, ballistics are just not in the right space right now, so I went with the Ion, and that thing lasted me till this patch, and I used it constantly. It was a great purchase.
Why is the screen saying sloppy noise is ugly?
Hey,
Sorry, it's telling you the truth.
Bald people are not beautiful. Weird.
you're bald. What are you
It's
coming
just,
here for?
it's just thinning. Thinning.
Dude, that's the only thing thinning on you. Hey, got him.
Got him. Oh my god.
Man,
How often are you seeing it? Oh, sorry, stop.
I was gonna say the cargo does not work on the front of the reclaimer. It's keeping boxes there.
How often are you seeing the ace pilots?
I want to say I did like 3 missions once with Valk, and we got an ace pilot in like the second one. Or it might not have been with Valk, but we got like 1.
I think when we were doing those contracts, it was like, yeah, Matt, I would agree. It's like every 4 to 6 missions, and those aren't short because you got to jump to this
No, they
location,
take time.
jump to the next location, then the third location, then it's done. So it's like 10-15 minutes around.
Yeah.
So if you're getting 1 ace helmet an hour, ugh, on like a good day.
Super slow.
Let's see, what do I got that's like, because I lost like all my good distortion size ships.
We need a laser ship and we need a distortion ship.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen your ace off turtle before. You have so many ships.
So what about putting the Tumbril Nova on the back of the C2? Open the C2.
But remember, you can drive it into someone's ship apparently and not self-destruct it. It is still, I think, the most weird thing I've ever seen in this game.
Let's see. What am I thinking? I could bring the Ion's just gonna get dumpstered on if I go against anything small.
Yeah, because the issue, and I was going to tell Matt this as well, is the Ion and Inferno aren't designed to fight against same-size ships. They're designed as the capital fighters, but small.
Yeah, they're a big ship killer.
So
That's
their
there.
maneuverability is not going to ever be crazy good.
I just want Tomater to be viable. Give me the Argo SRV.
Honestly, dude.
Make it viable. That's why I hook someone and just tow them away.
We just need... In order for that thing to actually get its good gameplay loop, it's going to require crafting and repairing and engineering. So it's still a little ways out for sure.
Wait, so what's not viable about it then? Because, like, it's working.
There's no point to tow anything.
Oh, there's no point. Oh, there's no mission to. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
No
like
mission,
nothing to
no
do with
reason.
it.
Like, the only time you're gonna use it is if you're doing like a role play scenario where you have to tow it. You know.
This entire game
Like-
is roleplay.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, if there's missions for it and there's actual gameplay after you tow it away, that's when I'd say it'd be a viable ship to actually utilize.
Oh, what do I go get then? I could just bring out the Cuddy Blue. Well, I don't know if the interdiction's working at all on that, though.
Dude, I would say, do you have distortion cannons? Salvage, like distortion, whatever?
I mean, yeah.
Skywinds?
Let me see what I got.
Why is the Cuddy Blue considered medium freight with 12 SKU?
Dude, I have 716 SCUs stuck on the cargo grid that won't move. I've got 1 million in RMC just stuck on the ship. Hurts.
All right. So I could run the blue with some DRs and maybe NDBs with it. So I'd have some shield pen and distortion.
Yeah, you know what you should do? Go get your Corsair, right? And load it up.
Don't
with
have a
fucking-
Corsair.
I know. Just want to remind you.
Don't have it. I lost every dude. I lost so many ships this patch, dude. So many ships. Lost about 40 millage ships. And then all my execs. It's great. But I kept my Terrapin.
God, it's broken.
So Matt's saying he got interdicted by Cuddy Blue, so it might be working. I wish the Guardian QI was available in game. I'd pick one of those up. Still need to deliver all these. I don't care about the majority of those.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent.
What do we got here? You need to screenshot that, dude. Just post that on Discord. Is that all of it?
Yeah, I mean, there's 8 boxes that won't come out of the ship.
Holy crap, dude. So Sloppy's been salvaging to the point where he's filled up the rear with what? What do you think? You gotta be pushing like
10 mil.
1,500, maybe 2,000 SKU
Something like that.
of the RMC.
Something like that, man. Damn. Alright, where are my screenshots?
What fighter do I recommend? For orange securities? I would say the freaking Connie or Corsair, but they're about to get the big old Nerf bat. Dude, that's ridiculous. But if you're looking for a fighter, because those missions are typically a bunch of like light and medium fighters, so you can get a little spicy in a smaller ship. So Gladius doesn't have a ton of firepower. Your mobility is going to keep you alive. Talon's got the stealth. I mean, shit, you could try a Vanguard.
What's he trying to do?
Like orange level contracts.
Yeah. Vanguard's nice, but it has like some weird little stuff. I don't know how to put it, man, but it's a little weird.
The Vanguard's getting a pretty good bump with the patch coming up too.
Yeah. No, I mean just like aiming it and firing it, because you have to kind of fly it, not like a light fighter, but kind of like a light fighter, and it's just weird. It's 4 size 2s on the nose. They don't gimbal, man.
No, they do not.
So you got to be on your shots.
What would be a good solo ship for that? I mean, the F7 has the most firepower of the fighter variants. You got an F7C, that's not bad. You're gonna be able to kill the target a lot more quickly, but you're gonna be lit up pretty quick. Not quite the mobility of the Gladius and all that.
What class is the Gladius in? Is it in the medium fighter or like?
That's light fighter.
Light fighter, okay.
Do you have a
It feels
saber?
Super powerful for light fighter.
The saber is gonna be a dominant force with its update.
What's happening with the saber?
They're nerfing its yaw slightly and bumping its pitch up a decent chunk.
So pretty much the way that you aren't supposed to fight and the way that you're supposed to fight is getting better.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing.
So it's gonna be spicy.
Was it the Firebird is the main one that you guys used?
No, just the standard saber. Saber Comet. The Comet is just slightly more expensive in game, but the only difference is it has like that camo livery on it.
I think it comes with different weapons.
It is a
at the
cool
start,
livery.
too.
Yeah, it does. The stock saber comes with the CFs, and the Comet comes with 2 pyros and 2 omnis. So I would just get the stock saber. You're good to go.
Gotta be cool. Gotta be a cool kid. Have the camo. Dude, there's so many boxes.
So many boxes.
I couldn't go through to Orson to sell it for like decent prices, you know what I mean? Still got a CS3.
So what ship are you bringing then, Slop, for this shenanigans?
I'm not gonna be able to get through the gate. I gotta go to prison first.
Oh,
So what do you think? It's the
well, if I bring out, I don't have any bigger ships. I can go buy one, and we can do that. But I could bring the Cuddy Blue or the Saber. Cuddy Blue will give us the snare, so that's not a bad tang.
that is a good call.
If the Mantis was working, I would say do the Mantis. I would bring the Mantis. But I'm looking.
In a mantis? I've never seen you in a mantis.
Oh, shut up.
I've never once seen you. In a
I
mantis.
have hours of video of me in a Mantis.
Where?
Will was trying to put his
During
C8
Supply or
on the
Die.
Idris earlier, and it broke. And Alpha brought a Mantis, and Valk was so like unenthusiastic about it. And he's like, you know what? I'll just backspace to bring a better ship. It's a drop ship in the Mantis. Alpha was like, man, you really don't want to use a Mantis as a drop ship.
You know what we're gonna have to do for this event is if people are all mining, salvaging and stuff, let's just fly around these RAB points for the Headhunters missions. Just interdict all these reclaimers that we're gonna find out there.
Then have someone with the crime stat to, and have like 100 people have that bounty.
Well, I'm betting they're gonna be out in Pyro doing that, or they're gonna do ERTs. And
True.
so if you did it, you know what? That's probably gonna be the way to do it. Do ERTs, bring like a whole C out, and then freaking scrape everything.
Yeah.
So if one of the
Is
resources
Hull
is
C working in
CMAT,
PTU?
Halsey's working live.
Well, yeah, but this is a new patch, so happening.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, though I feel like that's kind of really dependent on if the whole seat works. I mean, obviously we can use like the Polaris. I honestly don't feel that the Idris is the right play for that though.
It doesn't
Like,
hold
it's a good
cargo
play
well.
for the, yeah, it doesn't. It's a good play for power move and defensiveness, but you definitely I'd run a C2 or M2 over Idris.
At least
Not
with the
wanting to-
Polaris, you have a little more finesse than the Idris, I guess is the way to say it. And the cargo isn't obnoxious where you have to bring it up a freight elevator to actually gridlock it.
Yeah.
Alright. Decisions made. Bring the Cuddy Blue. There's some distos and NDBs on it. Good to go. Then you're gonna bring the Corsair with 6 Salvation distortions.
I gotta go back to Orb, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go turn myself in.
Is there anywhere you can turn yourself in out here? I don't think so. 'Cause you won't be able to get to Gateway. Won't the turrets kill you?
Yep.
What crime set level were you at?
3.
Did you do a felony though?
Yep.
Oh, then yeah. Good luck.
I mean, prison doesn't take long regardless, but still, yeah, annoying.
No, it doesn't. Valk just randomly got a CS3 the other day, and I think it was like a parking zone violation or something. It was something weird. It was a non-felony, so he was able to pay it, but it was just dumb that he even had it. Because he had been in Stanton, I think, once prior to that with the patch, so.
Let's see.
I forget the Cuddy Blue has the best cockpit view out of all of them.
Dude, and the capacitor bump with the Cuddy. Why is it not firing all of them?
What are you can only fire 4, right?
Yeah, it's only firing one half or the other.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
Well, do you have it set the mouse wheel thing where you gotta like choose the weapons grouping?
Yeah, it's on group all. Let me see.
I can't pilot a Cody. Can't pilot a Cody.
Alright, turning off stagger fire. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where are we at here?
Dude, I gotta go. What are we doing tonight? What's the goal? We have anything we want to get like achieved or anything? We making any more videos or? I gotta finish the. I got the music now, so I can make that one.
I don't know. I'm up for whatever. Nobody's really on. It's kind of a calm night,
Yeah, it's a Sunday night, right?
at least
It's
for
Sunday,
the.
right?
I think so.
Someday.
Hey, do we have D&D next week?
I have no idea. Alright, let's see. Bump these down. Throw power to my QD. Okay. Appears to be working. Quantum dampener is working.
I think I just heard a firework get launched.
Welcome to Glacier.
What? Those sentences didn't go together. What?
Oh no, he was reading Matt's message saying that his personal favorite is Welcome to Klesher Rehabilitation as the favorite noise in the game. In real life, I think I heard a firework get launched, and it's currently downpouring.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Could be one of those fire pit fireworks. It's,
Maybe.
Can of gas.
Same dude.
What?
you burning
Where I live-
the old firework, the spent boxes, and you get a bunch of freaking fireworks and start shooting out of your fire pit. Yeah, oops.
Where I live, we can do like fountains and sparklers and all the non-mortar stuff legally. However, you go to Wyoming, it gets you can buy the mortars and ones at launch, and then they drive back, and you see so many fireworks launching into the sky where I live. It's insane, and the cops don't do anything about it because there's so many, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, just don't blow off your hand, you know. But it is pretty cool, I'll say that.
You know what? We the average 4th of July night would be like 300 to 400 calls for service in the county for just fireworks. And all we would do when I was with the city is just basically drive through the area. Yeah, there's fireworks going off, but
Yeah, what are you gonna do at the end of the day? Like, there's so many.
I'm not quite sure yet, Matt. We're probably gonna jump around OLPs or something, just try and find some people.
Has Matt jumped at you guys and killed you before?
I don't know. You've yet to do an OLP?
I haven't done an LLP either.
What?
Yeah, and I'm in this org. What? Dude, they ran it nonstop.
That's all we did was OLPs.
Yeah, I didn't play much that patch because I played the first week and it was the most buggy thing in existence.
Wasn't buggy, it was features. Get it right.
My ship teleported away from me about 5 times. In an hour.
You just forgot to turn off your engines on planet. It's on you.
I was in dead space.
You just forgot to leave your engine on.
Oh yeah, my fault. Sorry.
Yes.
We don't know anyone who runs around in Idrises, we swear.
Yeah. Nobody called Valk the Impaler runs around in Idris.
Until
What?
it doesn't have a backup Idris.
Yeah. Let me get my backup Idris. Shut up, Valk.
Favorite line, dude. So
Oh, he went from let me get my backup Polaris to let me get my backup Idris.
well, yeah, because he bought an Idris, and they said, you all know what? I want a Javelin, and it's loaning an Idris. That's why he has the backup.
Well, to get the minables, you gotta do the OLP.
I mean, look, technically, if you want to go farm a ton of money, you can go buy the minables or whatever from players.
Yeah.
It's gonna
For like
cost
quadruple
you.
market price.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Like, dude, when we originally got Valk the railgun for his Idris, the guys that we got it from, they're like, they didn't even charge us anything, and I've heard people say it's like $1 million to get a railgun
Yeah, but
or something.
anyone
like
that's charging for an item that is just freaking,
I'm
you
like,
know, player
I don't know
dupe
why
like that.
people pay like that. You know, like, it's insane because dude, it's 15,000 to repair it, to get it back, or something crazy cheap like that.
yeah, same with NDBs too. It's the same with all that. People want them, they can't get them. They got to go to exec hangers to do them or whatever. They don't want to do
They're
that,
like,
so
my
they're like,
time's valuable in game.
Well, guess what I forgot to put on my Cuddy Blue?
jump drive.
Yeah, I swapped my quantum drive. I forgot to put the jump back on.
Yeah, I finally was like, okay, I remembered that I changed my quantum drive and I made sure my jump drive was equipped and I saved it. You have to save it, exit, and go back in and then re-equip your jump drive. I figured that out.
Nope, that's a you thing.
Yeah,
That's a you thing.
What do you mean that's a me thing? Like in the same save, I thought that I would just equip my jump drive again after also equipping my
Oh,
quantum drive. It's like I equipped my quantum drive and then went to make sure my jump drive was equipped. I didn't save the quantum drive. I did it too. I saved the jump drive again too early. Is what it
gotcha.
was. Because you have to save it and then it'll remove it and then you have to go back in and At least from my experience on like 3 different ships. I've actually gotten good about remembering to fix it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Alright, I think that's the last freaking box.
Good luck selling it all.
Yeah.
We were able to sell, we had like 900 SKU earlier, so. Freaking sold all of it in one shot.
I think that's probably one of my least favorite changes that they made, where they made the like buying and selling synchronized across every single server ever. Like, why? Because I know there were times where we had like hundreds of SKUs stuff, and we could sell like 2. It's like, well, time to spend the next 3 weeks selling.
Yep.
Oh man, and you don't have a jump drive just rebought. That's
I haven't needed to. I haven't done a whole lot. Most of the time we're rolling in the I'm either rolling in the Polaris or the Saber. That's really about it.
true. True.
I mean, we don't really need a whole lot of ships to play this game.
No, you don't. You
Probably
really
need,
don't.
like, 4 or
Eventually
5
you'll need
ships.
more, but that's eventually. I was excited to see that they have the Apollo and the Apollo Medevac and Lot Zero. Wonder when those will actually. I wonder if they're gonna hold those till IAE or if they're gonna release them early.
Many unknowns.
Yeah.
They have so many older ships that they should really try and get out. Like, look at the Orion. That's like one of the oldest concepts.
Yeah, but they have addressed that one won't be touched till
Well,
the
why not?
mining system change is in. That was at that in-person thing that
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Jared and
retrieval
what's his
system.
name went to.
What's his name?
2200.
2200 SCU.
Oh my god.
You're a millionaire.
Vehicle selection.
Yeah.
Stand
I
by.
just doubled my money.
So you pulled in 20 mil or what, 21 mil or so?
Vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Nope. Not yet,
Please
at least.
visit us
Yeah,
again.
well, yeah.
I'm at Ruin Station, so I'm not getting the best prices. Right?
Yeah. It's what, 9.7, I think? Something like that.
9.3.
Yeah.
Or
You want to do
9.1.
some butt pucker Hull C with all your RMC?
Oh yeah.
Welcome
Okay.
to
Well,
the
that's
ASOP vehicle
that's
retrieval
normal right
Yeah.
there.
I got 600 more units to sell. I'm gonna grab coffee. And then I'll probably backspace to Orb, turn myself in at Stan. How the hell am I gonna get
I
up
think
there?
it was in
You
one
could
of
eject Ocido by the pad.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
Your cutlass came out half underneath the freaking egger. At least it didn't blow up.
Yeah.
Welcome.
No, I think it was in
Vehicle retrieval system.
one of the spoiler posts that you posted a while back that was like pulled from, what was it, Con 42? I watched the actual video on it, and Jared talks about how like the Orion won't be, they're not even touching it yet because of the fact that the system that it's going to be built for isn't in the game yet. So why build this giant ship? Because that is genuinely a ginormous ship. You know, they don't want to have to change that
Oh
when that
no.
system changes.
No, my cutlass blew. It's gone.
Yeah. So I don't mind that they're waiting on certain ships like that, because I'd rather them get the system, because I know, and obviously, like mining is going to be changing dramatically
Your insurance claim has been
within the
held
next
as
couple
a game.
years. With the entire, like, everything's going to be individual rocks, like one mineral per rock and all that, and then they have to get refining into the game and all sorts of stuff. So that ship still has a lot of back end, or not necessarily back end tech, but it still has a lot of tech needed before it's able to
Yeah,
even be built. You
but
know,
why not focus on all these pledge ships that have been sitting in the woodwork for the past 10 years and not out?
they're definitely working on it more.
But then stop coming out with these new things. Just
Yeah, yeah.
focus on the old, focus on all the old stuff and get them up to date.
I agree, 100%. Like the Polaris and the Perseus, and I know the Galaxy's newer, but it's still a couple-year-old concept now. Um, but then they're going to the Misk and Drake ships after the RSI ships are done. You know, so this year, ironically, while yes, they're
Cavalier.
focusing on performance and stability, supposedly, and it is getting better in my experience. Um, this is a really, really good year for the ship teams because they're able to just focus on the new ships. Like they have constant ship updates. You know, like it used to be like very little. It used to just be a copy paste section in the monthly reports.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, I have such a mixed bag because the events are good and all. Like throwing in these new Wicklow things because the Wicklow seems to be or it's
Yeah,
gonna be there for good, right? Like
yeah, yeah.
your OLP, your Stormbreaker, those kind of things are just gonna be here for you to have something to grind. But we still don't have a money sink, and that should be like
Yeah,
number
exactly.
one. I don't care if it was in hangar crafting, but get us a crafting ability so we can start upgrading some parts. Make it crazy expensive
And
for
yeah,
us. I wouldn't care. We
you
want a
could
money
make
dump.
a simple Corsair upgrade, for example, a $10 million upgrade. That right there is a perfect money sink.
Yeah, exactly. Like, allow me to upgrade my thrusters on a ship, but make it cost a shitload. Like, a literal boatload
You'll
of
get the
money.
people complaining, but then you'll get the people like appreciative that, hey, I have a reason to get money now.
Even if it's just, 5%. 5% is 5%. That's life or death right there in a dogfight. Giving me something to push for, an upgrade your weapons slightly, even if it's just a 5% per tier or something similar simple like that. But they could implement some form of a crafting system where at your home station you can access this crafting module in the hangar or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know they don't want to throw out base building, but base building will be the money sink for sure. I'm sure that's going to take a lot of time and effort to build up a good base and get it up to the crafting systems and all that. But with Sitcon showing off the simple base building last year, you got
And
to
that was
think
all
that they're
great, honestly.
close.
That's the mechanics are there,
Like, just give us the
Like,
simplified version where we can throw down
yeah,
a little building, a small, a hangar,
yeah.
a large,
Wi-
even if it's an XL for your ship, just a hangar piece that you can stash your ship, and it's your place to go. It's your home.
yeah. Will and I have discussed in the past because Will and I are both super enthusiastic on the industrial side, which is all the base building. You know, we could foresee, or we see them doing a like tier one, tier two base building, which I would like. Tier one being small and medium, so that cart
To the ASOP
and the
vehicle retrieval system.
CSV, SM, or whatever it is, the little car thing,
Your vehicle
um,
has been moved to
get
Australia.
those into our hands.
Vehicle selected.
See how it works, let people build a little base, medium base, all that sort of stuff. And then what they can also do there, it's not necessarily one to one, but if prices of how much resources it costs, the time it takes aren't quite lining up, they have an idea of how to adjust it for the large and extra large, and then they can dial in those a bit more, and then eventually get us those after the system's working with the smaller stuff. You know.
Yeah. It just needs to be put out
It
there.
doesn't even need to be full PU. Give it to us in tech preview, like they're doing for engineering. You know, I play a ton of tech preview. When engineering goes into tech preview, I plan on mainly only playing that if it works. Obviously, if it's not working, then I'm not gonna play it. But
Yeah, that would be amazing to see. Just
that alone would make this year worth it. I feel like.
just a simple implementation of base building / crafting. Again, it doesn't need to be complicated, it doesn't need to be massive, just here's a way to upgrade the X, Y, and Z for you. But it's gonna cost you a ton of either resources or money.
Give us like a 50% tax rate if you're in Stanton. I don't care.
Like,
that high security, you know. This game needs money sinks desperately.
now, I get it. Right now, there's dupes. There's always been dupes. There's been dupes every patch. So the people
Yeah,
talking
but
like they're gonna
there's no
wipe
way
because of a
around it.
dupe, blah blah blah. No, they're not. They're not gonna wipe
No.
because of a dupe. They didn't wipe for the RMC dupe, and that was tenfold worse than the one going on right now.
One of my friends had 10,890 jump back when it was like 32 million, but you know, 10.
Yeah. Am I going to go and do these dupes? Absolutely not.
No.
Did they accidentally happen to us when we were freaking, like the Reclaimer one where like all of a sudden poof and your hopper was full and you're like, okay.
Yeah, like unintentionally doing it, yeah.
But I'm out salvaging, like, I'm not going to complain when it happened. but,
Exactly.
but I wasn't going out there
try
to,
get it
I wasn't going out there trying to get it to happen. We were just doing the salvage. And poof, your hopper's full. I'm like, okay, thanks, Sig. A little redemption for the hundreds of millions of AUEC we've lost. And I do think that's exactly why they did Supplier Die as much as it was kind of like a, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you guys see what Mayday sent in the spoiler room?
No.
There's some concept images that look amazing.
What, ships?
No, it's inventory.
Oh.
It looks good, dude.
Are they changing the whole inventory in 2.1?
I don't know if it's 2.1, but they did mention it in the monthly report from last month, I think.
So maybe. I mean, the inventory needs a complete overhaul for sure.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Because this isn't necessarily a spoiler. There is the similarities. Like it is still the base concept of it is still similar to what currently is here. And I don't necessarily want to say much more on that because I don't want to get to be too spoily with anything.
Yeah, it's not, dude. Everyone in this game that plays the game already sees it all. It's not like we're showcasing stuff, just talking about it. It's talking about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back in Pyro.
A lot better for like equipping armor and stuff. It looks like.
Are we staying in Pyro?
Sure.
It just kicked me back to Pyro, so. Try going through again.
I gotta stop at Orb real quick and kit out the Corsair.
We could head to Pyro 4. We're a little more likely to run into people, or we could try and find people doing industry. Maybe find some salvagers.
I mean, Pyro 4 would be We're not gonna be able to take out the turrets, but
I'm just talking about distortioning some ships.
yeah.
Alright, let's go to Pyro 4 then. The hell with Stanton. On my way. 91 gigamommies away.
It looks good. I like it at least.
Yo, Fuzz, you got an S71? You got like a bunch or like a few? Cool. Yeah. No, not now, dude. Not now.
So I could make my
One
way
thing.
to Obituary for you.
One thing that they 1000% need to do with this inventory, like you guys were saying earlier, is a stack all button.
Yes. Yes,
And
please.
if it doesn't exist, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yes, please. For my 800 compensators and stuff that I have. Oh my god. What is this? You showing the... Holy crap, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it looks good though.
What's it under?
I have a screen share. Yeah, it's under spoiler, but if you want to show the screen share, that's all. I have it pulled up here. You can see some other things here, like a bricked registered to this person.
Yeah, that looks a lot different. Oh, they're adding durability? Oh no.
Well, that was supposed to be coming with the engineering, or not engineering, the crafting. And like weapon jamming and all that. Because if it's lower durability, it's higher chance of it jamming.
So they're kind of following
And, like-
suit with the with what they do in Tarkov with that.
Tarkov, yeah. Yeah. I like this weapon UI thing, telling you rate of fire and effective range stuff.
It looks right. Looks like the OLPs have some action.
Am I turning around then?
Get out of here, Bunk. What do you think you're doing?
So where are we going then?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Should we leave it to the fate of the dice?
Yeah.
Alright. So what? Odds, what do you want to do? Odds,
Let's go.
Pyro, even Stanton?
Yep, love it.
Alright. Roll a d4 in our D&D Beyond. 4. Looks like we're going to Stanton.
Going to stand, boys.
Damn it. Yum. We've
Volt laser sniper. What?
Bolt sniper rifle. I wonder if it would be like a charge for more damage. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
I just want to see how it actually. You know what I mean?
Bolt laser sniper, sniper light armor. Huh, interesting.
All right, Fuzz. We got to start getting 1,420 referrals. Okay, so we get our own interests.
And it's an interesting.
It's an interesting for 1,000
that's the
referrals. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Alright, everyone. Referral codes. Let's go.
Gonna start. Just gotta add a little text spots on the top left of your screen.
Everyone make a new account and use it.
You have to spend $40 for a text
Everyone
account.
spend $40 on a new account.
There you go.
Have you or a loved one
There.
bought a new account for Star Citizen recently?
We did the Chaos and I did the math, and it's literally you're almost spending enough to buy the highest end pack if you were to make 1,042 new accounts and spend the $40. Realistically, you have to spend 45 to get a package. You know, you're spending over $45,000 if you were to do it. So you could literally just buy the highest tier package.
So you're
get
bringing
it
Star
and
Citizen in minimum $45,000,
Yeah.
And they're giving you an interest out.
and they're giving you an Idris.
And that's only like what, 1,600 for an M? I don't even
Yeah, it's
remember
like two.
how much that is. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like $2,000. I mean, it doesn't cost Star Citizen anything.
No, it doesn't. It just
Costs them
well,
push of the button.
time and resources to build it. Other than that.
Oh, they've already made their money back on that bad boy.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
They've made their money on that bad boy. The pledge store doesn't lie. Holy crap. That freaking shot them through the roof for that month. What are they at right now? Let's look while I'm in jump here.
A good question.
Where was that under again? Community? Here we go, funding. Explore. What's this month looking like? This month is way down from last month. Last month they pulled in $28.8 million.
Oh, you haven't seen his character? You're in for a treat.
Tell me I'm beautiful.
I think this is his best cursed character ever.
Oh, this is number one, the best cursed character.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no! Oh,
my
oh my god!
No.
What is going on? Hold on. There we go. This. What is this? This thing. Oh.
He took his helmet off one time.
No,
and
it's a
it was
female.
Unsubbed.
Lies. Dude, it's freaking the first rendition was just random. This one I just like morphed it around a bit more. I mean,
I wonder
actually,
how many different character heads are actually utilized to make that.
a few. Dude, I just was clicking and doing that whatever blend together. There was zero science to that horrific looking thing. I should actually spend some time and make the character look better. Should I make it look like
4.2.1
revamp?
has a somewhat decent looking character.
I'll take my helmet off.
Goddamn. Oh, I
And
still
v-
gotta go to prison.
And you know we're just gonna go back to prison anyway.
Should maybe I can access my vehicles from here? Can I? I can. Oh, don't.
Dum dum dum. Alright, let's see if I can get through the jump gate. Round 2. Got a C2 here. I definitely do need a hug. Sloppy, come give me a hug. Tell me I'm beautiful.
Fuck, dude. There's some things that even I can't do.
Yeah, that's beyond.
I don't think anyone in either of the two orbs could physically pull themselves to say that.
Hey, Chaos had to.
Well, that's because it was a life or death situation.
Oh no, it was a, I gave him some, Wicklow,
Oh yeah.
Wicklow things.
Let's be realistic. You would have shot him in the face if he didn't.
Oh, he needed like some of the irradiated horns and stuff.
Yeah.
And fangs. 'Cause he was going to get the shotgun. I think he was short on like 20 scripts or something too for the ICD.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten the ICD yet?
Nope.
What?
I don't want it yet. I'll get it eventually, but Dude, they wiped my scripts. Is the main thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
I had like 400 and they're just gone.
And I had a couple thousand just from the Polaris event. We were just in Stanton doing OLPs, and you just pick up the freaking Polaris mission. They were being done like every 20 minutes for like that first whole weekend. You're just getting chunks of them at a time. The issue is the turn-in system for that is horrible.
Yeah, but that's getting reworked in 4.2.1, isn't it?
I don't know if they're changing how the scripts are turned in. If they do, like, what they should have done is just put a kiosk where you can turn in the scripts.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's one at a time in a kiosk, it's still better than what currently is there.
Just somewhere where you don't have to jump around from each spot over and over again. Would have been fantastic.
Yeah. Also, Sloppy, if you look at my screen share, this is what you want for a reclaimer, right?
What?
If you look at my screen share, this is the reclaimer rework we want, or everyone would want. I feel like
What is it? Yeah.
the entire salvage hold elevator.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, it's a giant industrial ship. You can't tell me that can't be done on it. You know, like,
There's so much dead space unused in that thing. Or just make it a huge ramp. Like,
yeah, just open it.
you know what they could do is do a ramp that goes out the side or something. Like the whole side like flaps open into a big ramp.
Yeah.
Like that'd be freaking beautiful.
That'd be sick. I'm just scrolling the subreddit. Probably a bad idea, but
It is a bad idea. Stay off Reddit for a reason.
there's some funny stuff in here. There's one up here.
All right, Fuzz. I'm just gonna bring out the Guardian with the 2 size 5s.
All right, let's do it.
But
We'll have a. Now, if you get killed at the gateway, do you get sent to Klesher?
no, you do not get sent over to the other side.
Hey.
At least I haven't before. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we need this right here. This is perfect. Can I remote start my spaceship, please?
Dude, am I actually bricked here?
Do we need to server hop?
Maybe. Dude, I'm gonna server hop. I'm try and get big boy server.
Yeah, yeah. So you can get something max pop.
600 people, 700 people.
10,000.
I think I am gonna head out though, so I'm moving.
Sounds good.
Get
Wanna hop over to CN's?
Thought you'd never ask.
Thought you'd never ask.
I have joined a server. I can see clearly now.
Alright, I'm gonna set my spawn at L2.
Alright.
Should probably call in another fighter ship here or something just in case, you know. It's a little spicy.
Oh, we should do the guide thing. We have to like set up a day. I want to do like a proper stream where we go on the guide system on Spectrum. Kind of,
Welcome to the ASOP
you know,
vehicle
middle of the day
retrieval
if
system.
we can. Get a bunch of people, or get a bunch of new guys, show them around, yada yada yada.
Please
What do you
visit
think?
us again.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if I'm back at Ruin, I'm gonna fucking.
He's gonna snap.
You hear that?
Hmm.
You hear that? That's me snapping right now. I'm losing it.
You're back at Ruin.
We're back at Ruin.
Oh god.
Was that funny? Was that snap thing funny? You can tell me it's okay. If
It's
it was
okay.
bad, I won't do it again. It was okay. It wasn't. I'll work on it.
It's okay. What is this guy doing? Standing on a freaking planter, just in this corner. Alright, we're officially set to stand. Gross. Alright, I'm logging out. While you're getting that going, I'm gonna work on a new character model for a minute.
Thank you.
Male or female?
Just human, dude.
Just a human? Alright.
Today I found out how to make goblins.
Alright, so we're gonna randomize. Let's see. See if we can get something that's not horrific. Alright. Let's work on this. Here we go.
I
Let's
think
see.
an old lady with punk rock.
To an old hag.
An old lady. Don't know why you called her a hag. You
The D&D. All right. Let's see. Oh, definitely not. I'm gonna take off my helmet and Velks and be like, "What is this? You're not. You're not in a it." All right, we're going with it. Oh yeah, fancy living.
Oh, excuse me. God. These servers. Why? Oh my god. Why?
Are they just murdering you?
God damn. I gotta become a monk and take a vow of celibacy. I'm gonna leave this country and all the computers. Going out to where's the monks again? Where are they? They're off in like a forest somewhere. Isn't that how it works? Oh, I'm so angry right now. So angry.
Why are you so angry?
I'm so angry because I can't make it to Staten Gateway on one freaking gas tank. I think today's the day I lose it.
Is
All 'cause I
Sloppy
couldn't make
gonna
it-
lose it today?
Just because I couldn't make it to Stanton Gateway from Ruin. Oh, are you flying the arrow? Sucks
Me?
to be you. All right, what other ship am I bringing out here?
Alright, Sloppy, I'm no longer a horrific zombie.
What's what? What?
You only have 549 people on that server.
Okay, I have 1.3 SCU of quantum. That'll get me there, right?
Too bad you can't make your character fat.
Oh no, I wasn't even looking at you.
I didn't spend very much time, so don't worry. I do not look like an it anymore. I don't look like a walking zombie.
That's good. That's good to know.
There you go. It's not a walking zombie anymore. Oh god. Third person view. There you go. Nice and simple. Now we need to have like a female voice changer so I can talk in game with that. Hey guys. Donald Trump is a chick. Hey, I hit random a few times. Made it blue eyes. Whatever lips. That's it. That's it.
Welcome to the ASOP
Alright,
vehicle
Farquaad,
retrieval
whatever you
system.
say.
Your insurance, please visit us.
Your mother.
I saw your original haircut.
Why is this guy... His ass is blinking.
I got a thingy on it. One of those mining gadgets.
It could be.
Yep.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Are you
retrieval
here yet?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dude, are you kidding? I am struggling.
Are you even in Stanton yet?
Your vehicle
I
has
am
been
struggling so freaking hard. It
He
is
is
not.
struggling so freaking hard.
I'm struggling so hard. I'm getting calls from Diddy. No, I'll work on it. There's something there. There's something there.
Womp womp womp. Alright, checking out the OLPs. See what we find. Have a feeling it's gonna be Idris.
Yeah, it is.
99.9% chance.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? So I guess with the arrow, trying to jump all the way to Gateway, there was just a map glitch with it, and I had more than enough fuel, but it wouldn't route it because the map was glitched.
God. Well, my Cutlass Blue is completely totally where it should be. It's fine. Just gonna leave that hangar there for a minute.
Welcome
Haven't made my
to the
ship
ASOP
sacrifice
vehicle
yet.
retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle
Let's
selected.
try this again.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Round 2.
7 PDCs on the freaking reclaimer.
Yeah, dude. Any of those little freaking fighters that come in during the
Yep.
when you're scraping, just gonna get dumpstered.
They're doing 220 DPS.
I just wonder how they're gonna position them.
Oh, hear me out on this. There's gonna be one on the very back, one on the very front, and the rest are just gonna be scattered around the outside.
All right.
Would they even look good on it though? That's the question. On the engines, maybe? Yeah, maybe one on each of the big engines. One on the back, one on the top, one on the front.
I mean, they could just put them on the friggin' sides of the salvage processing area too.
Yeah. Or like, you know those little, they're like vent offshoots on the, where the cargo is, you know what I'm talking about? Those like
Yeah.
3 or 4 little, I mean, they could put 3 on each side.
Aberdeen.
Really wanted to get a Reliant. Turn it into new ship. New ship.
Get the Reliant.
Yep.
It's gonna be a new fave.
Yep. I'm thinking either going with the Tana or Tana. It's dude, it's got 4 guns, 2 size 2s, 2 size 3s, something like what is it, 20 missiles, 20 size 2 missiles.
I'm just gonna wait for 2-1 to pop before I buy anything though.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait for the Paladin, dude. Imagine the Paladin with 4 size 5 distortions. Blah. Rup.
Okay, what about this? We run attritions and distortions. 2 size 5 attritions, 2 size 5 distortions, 2 size 4 attritions, 2 size 4 distortions. That way you're guaranteed some laser power. You're guaranteed some distortion. Or maybe just 8 deadbolts. Shit.
Dude, yeah. That's gonna be pretty nasty. What do we got here? Dead ship.
Dude, imagine rolling up on someone and you got nothing but ADBs. You're just
Freaking run the S4s as remnants, and then the S5s as ADBs.
could do size 4 deadbolts too, just to put some pounding in there.
Alright, Ruptura looks like a whole lot of oh, there is a Pisces down low.
The Paladin is going to have the same firepower as a Connie and a Guardian MX
Together.
together.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Who else has the equivalent? I mean, or an F8 and a Connie. You think about it. It's got what? The size 2s and 3s add up together to make 4s pretty much. 4 size 4s, yeah.
Alright, hole is closed. Oh, there's a Herald here on the ground, dead. Yeah, it's a ghost town at this one.
Oh, but I am for sure getting the freelancer. Just deciding on the miss or the dir.
What's the firepower difference?
Okay, so the dir comes with pretty much the exact same thing, just less missiles, right? And it's like 4 size 3s, and then a turret with 2 size 3s. But missile wise, with the freelancer miss, you're looking at least 20 size 3s, and then you get 4 size 4 racks. So you can go 4 2s. So I was thinking 16 rattlers and 20 size 3 thunderbolts.
Okay. The thing is, a shit ton of missiles. But they are pretty squishy.
Squishy isn't running it with all stealth A components.
Gonna run a stealth freelancer.
Yep. And it's got
It's
36 SCUs of storage.
what do we got? Got a Polaris on the ground. And it is full shield, not moving. It's kind of in a random spot too.
670 boost speed and son of a bitch.
The Herald.
Oh my god.
Dude, this could be so funny. What do we got here? Why am I blacking out right now? Like, barely moving. Alright, so that Polaris is over at one of the PAFs.
I'm up to 22 million from still selling off all that shit. Alright, 4 gigs from gate. Apparently that stock saber drive is a little on the slow side.
What do we got on board here? Nothing. Nobody. Oh, Polaris is now moving. Looks like one guy on board. That's it. Looks like this place is just down. Nobody's doing it. Alright, so Aberdeen, just one guy in a Polaris. That's all.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh shit, I'm still going. Where am I? Dude, I did a pristine ejectocito, okay? Pristine.
Ejectocito, cuz. Got another Polaris here.
So, how long till they go for the classic saucer UFO? With just like a giant turret on top and bottom?
Surprised they haven't yet.
You
Oh,
excited
yeah.
for those size 10 turrets? Oh my
On
God,
stations, dude. Holy shit.
we're so screwed.
There's not gonna be any more station combat, that's for sure. Rest in pepperonis, that. So I wonder if all the turrets are gonna be size 10?
I hope so.
If that's the case, even the Idris is gonna be downed in freaking seconds. And you see they're bringing back the AI too.
Yeah.
So
I think
they're
I'm excited.
you're gonna have freaking hammerheads and stuff showing up to defend. Imagine freaking a couple godheads showing up.
Couple godheads showing up against. Oh, dude, we're gonna have to take an interest against Station. Do some CS5 missions.
Probably be awesome. Couple fully crewed, cap ships. See how it fares. I'm gonna check Daymar now.
Are you kidding me? Dude. Hey, yeah, Fuzz.
Hmm.
Turn myself in.
He did?
Yeah.
And?
Ruin Station.
No shot.
Red Ruin. Fucking. I don't think it's gonna work out, dude. I can't get through the gate, and
Got sent back to ruin again.
sold the last of my construction materials, or RMC, up to 24 mil now.
Alright. So if that's the case, what do you want to do then?
Dude, I don't know.
Kind of suck it out of you for the night?
Yeah. Like, I can't get a thing at work. Leaving here seems to be near impossible, even if I, like, reset my spawn and stuff. Like, this isn't my spawn, by the way. My spawn's orb. It just keeps sending me to Ruin Station. So I might just be kind of screwed for tonight. You know what I mean?
Alright. So I got that new player help guide thingy set up
Okay.
for the trailhead on Spectrum.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So my only specialization is going to be racing, though. That's it.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's the only game loop we do. It's racing, right?
We do game loops.
Getting radar by something. Don't know what. I'm being shot at. By a hawk. Oh, dude, he's lagging like a mother.
I got a player in here, too.
Dude, he's lagging like a mother trucker. He is all over the place for me. The Cuddy Blue is not the dogfighter for a glitching ship. Dude, he's just all over the place. Crime stat! Sucker! He was just teleporting on my screen. Come on, allow me to charge him with a homicide so he gets bounty hunted. Not a whole lot to do on that one.
So what do you want to do, man? I mean, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do guide stuff tomorrow. Finish up working on the video. We got 11.
I'd say we do TTK, but the servers are just so bad right now. I don't know if it's gonna be a good mesh with the free fly servers. Coming back to Pyro. Kind of a ghost town out there, though.
Damn,
One-
bro. You just got killed. How's it feel? Sorry, I had to talk shit.
Oh no, I died at a Cuddy Blue.
No, there's I killed a guy in
Oh. Yeah, the server's pretty spicy. Lots of lag. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day.
We're not allowed Sunday fun days in Canada.
No.
Trudeau says it's bad for the environment.
It's bad for the environment.
Too much CO2 on Sunday fun days.
Well, what do you think? Call it for the night?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Maybe they'll
I'm
drop
just-
a little server something tomorrow. Maybe a server maintenance would be amazing. God, that'd be so nice. When's the last time they did a server maintenance?
I honestly don't remember. But
Just crazy. Yeah. We'll call for the night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Sounds like we're going to do some player guides and hop in and turn ourselves onto the player guide system. I just saw people just teleporting. Holy cow.
maybe we just
Yeah.
gotta find a good server. Well,
Yeah. Find a good shard and just stick with it. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan, though, to it'll give us a little challenge, I guess. Take some people in and show them what they want to see, and if they whatever loop they want to go into. And
I mean, it kind of be fun to run through all the different loops with people and just show them the absolute basics or whatever we can.
yeah, like here's cargo, here's salvage, here's whatever. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll catch you in the next one.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Night night.